If you have a database, a large one, of students or teachers or health medicines or any other, or you have a company where you are selling products, and you have a dashboard also where you want to show top three or bottom three items, or students or teachers are performing activities, etc. So in the dashboard to formula to use that, and that in whenever there are some entries in the database, so that will automatically update. So now for that we have a formula that is called filter, small bracket, select the table. Now it asks me, this was array, the table. Now it asks me include on which column you want these top three and top bottom three on this points column. Select that one. Then comma. Now it asks you if empty, if there is no one in this table. So what I should say? So obviously I would have something in the table, that's why I'm using it. Now here after this I will use the criteria top three. So for top three we use a simple formula which is large. So for large you have to say here after this range without any commas, etc., greater than or equal to large. Small bracket because you are not specifying any number, just one top three and bottom three. So you will use large, and here now when greater than or equal to large, on which cell it should identify the large and the small one, this one. Again you have to rank those points table. How many numbers top you want? Top 3, top 4, top 5, whatever number you want, type that. I want top 3, so I have typed 3. Small bracket close, enter. Here you see A, D, F. These A, D, and F are the top three. Now, if I want the bottom three, so I will use the same formula, this same formula, but I will just add instead of large and instead of greater than, I will say lesser than or equal to small. I will use small. For example, here you see I want bottom three is equal to small bracket, range the database, comma, what to include, the points column. You see, first I selected the whole table, then I selected that column only where the points are available. After that, I will give that criteria lesser than or equal to small. In the above one, I use greater than or equal to large. Now I will use lesser than or equal to small. And after that, I will start another bracket, and I will again select that column where points are available. So I selected that. Now, after that, comma, what bottom three, what number of bottom three you want? 3, 2, 4. So I want 3, bottom 3, and then small bracket close, and enter. So here now you see the lowest three, 92, 129, and 80. And there were the top. Now, if you want this in the descending order or ascending order, so for that, you have to use before this filter formula another formula which is sort, and then close this formula in the bracket, just add this sort, and at the end comma and 2. 2 means ascending. Click. So now you see these are in the ascending order, 80, 92, 129. This was simple because here you see you have two columns only, so you can obtain top 3 and bottom 3 easily with just this filter formula. You just apply, and both of these columns are given to you. What if you have multiple columns in the database, and the points column is, these two columns are not adjacent? Here they are adjacent. So it's easy for this formula to pick both of them. Now, if your first column is here and the next column that you want is here, and there are some more columns in between. So in this formula, there is a problem that you can only range the whole table. You cannot range only this column and this points column. So for that, we have a trick. That's very interesting. Is equal to filter, the same formula I'm using. Array is my this table, complete one, comma, what to include this point column. I am analyzing this point column. Then What I should use? I need the top three. So the same formula, greater than or equal to large, small bracket, large in which column? In these points column. Then how many you want in the top? I want top three, so I will type top three, then small bracket close and another small bracket close. Now you see here, with that formula I have got all these columns. Now if I just want only this column and this column, so I will use a trick here in this formula, and that trick is here in the start I will use another filter formula, then small bracket, and then at the end here I will use a comma and then curly brackets. I will use curly brackets. Curly brackets comes with the shift and square bracket. 1 is equal to true and 0 is equal to false. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 column, and I want only this column and this column. So I will use 7 times 1 and 0. When I use 1, so that column will be visible. When I use 0, so that column will not be visible. So I will use 1 for the first column, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, because I just want this column and this column. And whichever column you want, you just need to go in the sequence and use 0 for those which you do not want to be visible and 1 for those which you want to be visible. So here we have 7 column. I want this column and this. So here I will use 1. Then I do not want these 4 column. So I will use 4 times 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now I need this points column. So I will use here after comma 1, and then after comma I will, if I want to use this, so I will use 1, otherwise I will use 0, and then curly bracket close, and the small bracket that I used here for this filter, so that will also be closed. And now you see, you don't have all those other columns, you have only the names columns and the points column. So in this way you can skip those columns which you do not want, and for that you have to use the filter formula. You have to close this filter formula and another filter formula and use here only 1010, 1 for that to be visible and 0 for that to be not visible. It's simply you can have this. You can use this function in different ways. For example, you have a database here. You have whichever database it is. Now, for example, this one is about the employees and their department and position and salary. Now here I have a dashboard where I want to show only the name, the position of the person and his salary according to a criteria. So I have, for example, here I have used drop down, that in this dashboard you can search for different type of criteria. So here in the drop down I have different numbers, and here I want to show here only those people whose salary is above 180. So for that also you have to use the same formula, but in that trick also, but here I want to show you because there is a criteria also, and that criteria should be written here. Now here what I will do, I will use first filter, small bracket, range the whole table, then small bracket. It says what to include. So I am doing this analysis on salary column. So I will use salary column here. Now after this salary, use a condition, and that is to be greater than or equal to 180. So I will use here greater than or equal to this. I will range this. So now it will filter all this table according to this criteria. And after that, I will, then it asks if empty, if there is no one according to this salary range. So after comma, you just say no results. Close this in the quotes, no results, and then small bracket close. Now here you see the people whose salary is above 180, but here I have all these columns, the date of birth column also, date column also, and I have all these. So I want to filter it to only this one and the position and the salary. I need here name, position and salary. So I will use the same trick here. In the start, I will type filter, small bracket, and at the end after comma I will use curly brackets. And here now name, position, salary. I have one, two, three, four, five column. I want this one, then this one. I do not want this one. I do not want this one and this one. So 1 0 0 1 1. I will use 1 0 0 1 1 and then curly bracket close, small bracket close and enter. So now you can see only those three columns. Now here if I change this, so now here if I use it 120, 1 lakh 20, so you see my criteria is changing according to that. So in this way also you can use this. If you visit my channel, and the link of the channel is simple, youtube.com/learning and entertainment. I have given in the description also. So here on this channel, I have organized all these sessions very carefully. You will see these playlists. If you want to learn Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, MS Word and Mail merge, then other tricks of the Microsoft Excel and other softwares, other learning tips, how to prepare yourself for interviews, these other playlist of learning online data collection, KOBO, MS Form, Google Form for collecting online data, data analytics, project management series is there is a playlist for MS Excel, beginners also, Windows, and all these playlists, single playlists are also available. So you can benefit from all these sessions which are free of cost, and you just open it and watch them and learn and improve your productivity. There are these beautifully designed PowerPoint presentations, how to make these PowerPoint presentation, and every video has a detailed step-by-step tutorial. So visit my channel, subscribe, like and share and comment. Comment is very important for me, because if you comment a video, so I can improve these videos more. Whatever question you have, so you can ask, and this will be good for the channel also, and learn and improve your productivity. Thank you.